Oh well, even if Twitch doesn't see it working correctly, OBS does. Why don't we get started since I'm running a little late? I've got more Mortal Shell today. This Miku's birthday. Not gonna play the not gonna play the Miku game. We don't want to get bumped off Twitch for whatever dumb reason. Yeah, we got more Mortal Shell. That over here, and hopefully today will be more pleasant than last night. Last night was just it was rough. Like I've been saying, I really like the basic mechanics of the game. Mechanics of the game are pretty good. The aesthetics, really good. Level design is geographically good, but the enemy positioning, counts of enemies, is a little suspect. But the boss fight, tremendously disappointed in that boss fight. Was radically unfair is an understatement, I would say. This goes to show that there are reasons why Souls-like games follow certain rules in terms of game and fight design. Because if you don't, it can, things get incredibly frustrating and not particularly fair. In this case, what we learned is having bosses that can cancel their attack animation, chain a bunch of moves together, is perhaps bad. Ah! Looking for this particular item. Not to fall into a bear trap. Yeah, this item is good. Ought to get us a skill on the opens.
Yes, slowly.
Not the opens, or the hollow board. Go ahead and take that upgrade as well. Okay. It looks like it stabs people real hard, so that's good. We're gonna try it out on something. Okay. So what I want to do tonight is try to get the lay of the land a bit. See if I can find some of the other shells. In particular, this one looks like it can be found same basic direction that we've already explored. But I didn't find any of it. Wondering what I missed. And it's probably just a case of getting distracted by something shiny. That is often the case. Gotta remember which way goes. I think it's this way. Yes, there we go. There's the path. special move. This guy's just kind of a crappy version of the Black Knights from the temple area. Be thorough. Okay. This way to the temple? No, this is backward. Just, turn right around and go back here. I'm following a vision. Try to find another shovel. Looks like there's some items in it. Well, hopefully we won't have to fight a boss to get it. Knowing as we do now that the bosses are kind BS. Look like the right place? Yes, I think that's the way. Now, I'm not sure, but I think that move might be an insta-kill. A lovely thing to have on my side for a change. Now, hold the phone. I definitely parried him. Was I not close enough to get the riposte? Is that what happened? I might not have been close enough to get the riposte. Without the mace. Sucks. Got one bit. Alright. Slightly careless. Bit. A little bit. Well, this then. Is this the temple? I just forgotten what it looks like. Should be accidental progress to Abandoned chamber, no? Yes. Oh, this is new. This is the new dungeon.
Eager for another. Not. Not all. There won't be any merriment around the bonfire here.
Haha.
Only the dead call this place home.
That's me.
All that remains are scavengers gnawing on bones. An intruder like yourself will not be welcome.
Cool.
So then, would you like another sip?
Yeah, sit me up. Alright. This one looks pretty good. But also that one. Let's see how much I have stored up in terms of items. Decide where to go from there. Do not use the annihilation one. That could be 6. How much?
Yes.
15? And about 900 more tar. Okay. Well, if that's the case, well, let's see. There's a weapon right over here, but you gotta fight a boss, get the weapon, so maybe not. Can't continue the search for Bell. To make sure I remember that this place exists. Oh, you know, it's now dawning on me that if I get a different shell, I'm not going to carry abilities over. That might be less. Might be a case where maybe you just want to get used to one shell and just keep it for the whole game. But I at least want to pick them up, see what they're like, and if I go back to the original. Plenty of eye things on that as well. Yeah, that weapon skill is crazy good. I think life would have been a lot easier if I had had it previously. Oh, poison. Ain't that just delicious? Is it swamp poisons? Almost certain what it is. Oh, okay. I see what happened. Alright, I understand now. My riposte style has been switched to explosive instead of healing after last night. Not the best. Well. Any case. I think that's the temple that way. Already been there, don't I? That way. Tell you what, this place does a real good job of getting you lost, fixed up. Feels almost dreamlike in the way it's constructed. I really like the world. The world is good in this game. This, I think, is the direction to go. Roasted rat. It's killing. Hope it consumes all my resolve. Oh well. All the rats then. I don't like items consuming resolve. That's not cool. Because it's such a pain to build up. Spinning is great. Looks promising. It might just be back to start. How fast he got up there. I get the distinct impression that some of these animations are not correct. Like something's actually going wrong and causing enemies to be way faster, no wind up, that sort of. A lot of tar to lose a random guy though. Be sure to get it back. Once we're done loading. One of the things I can't wait for with PS5 is the loading. Try not to die immediately. Nope, died immediately. Good. Worst thing about Resolve is the way it drains if you aren't constantly killing stuff. Still a little bit up here though. Yeah, the Resolve system, not my favorite. Many ways that aren't using it. Alright, so I got a bad feeling that this is taking me back to like the very starting point. It looks familiar. I haven't reviewed the tapes, but the area does seem somewhat familiar. Not missing it. I don't think I am, but you never know. A lot of detail. I could do without those crawl spaces. Or at least the extra cutscene involved in them. That way is the dungeon. Still looking for Bell. Doesn't exist. I've gone the wrong way. first time. Not enough tar. Nobody's dropping a glimpse, though. Ah, haha. This looks promising. Hidden crawl space. I guess it's the boss version of the zombies. Here's. Contact has been made. Now I am Skeletor. All right. Now we're talking. Guy's got a lot of stamina. Not have a lot of defense. Not a lot of defense. Barely any resolve. That's interesting. Let's, oh, all the glimpses are gone too. That's really not good. All my glimpses. Hopefully the glimpses are like tied to each shell. When I switch back, they're waiting for me. If that's not the case, then that's lame. And they really need to tell you that before letting you switch.
You wear a familiar face, or should I say, a distinct lack thereof. Where did you find him, foundling?
Oh, you know.
Do not answer.
Okay.
Just come closer. It's a simple pleasure to glimpse my beloved.
Oh.
Even if he's truly gone.
Okay.
Some part of him remains with you. A small consolation, but I shall accept this mercy.
That's awkward.
Would it please your withered lips to taste my gifts once again?
Raising. Easy.
hold a truth more terrifying than any other. Those who glimpse it behold no monster other than an utter lack of meaning. The visage of a razor-thin line between existence and non-existence, and nothing in between.
Huh. Alright, let's see. 1% chance to lose stamina instead of health. Striking a poisoned enemy increases the chance your other passives will. Okay, recollection of death. Village. So they all have these basic ability types, although this one appears to be suited certain to each one. Poison damage heals you a portion of the health. Oh, this is interesting. So I was wondering why there are all those mushrooms lying about that poison you, other than just being there to be a jag. But if you can turn poison items into healing items with this guy, that's pretty cool. Poison. Buff the poisons. Hit. Sprinting doesn't consume stamina. That's pretty good. Two. Bigger. We should try this guy out for a little while. And presumably this does yet. Got a bunch of items to check out. That F. Aheros. Here it is. Just in case heal sucks. You can always switch back. Alright, so first thing we'll do is this, find out what this does. Summons the smoldering mate. Interesting. That is not what I expected to happen. Okay, but now I have items. Unlimited use items that let me swap weapons. I dig.
Yes.
The oblate dipped a hand into the embers, and the flames leapt at his touch. Drawing back his blackened fingers, he drew a sigil of ash beneath my eyes. The soot burned against my cheeks, growing hotter with each word of purification.
Into some wild stuff.
With the tar throbbing in my belly, I see her completely. Each movement creates a swarm of copies. They ripple out from her, following their own whims. Some collide and join together, while others split apart, forming new copies. A reflection of reflections spreading out from her. The Nexus, yet also indistinguishable.
What's the new... It's gonna turn into a spider again, isn't it? Alright. So this is a fight we have to do to get a new weapon. We're gonna try to first try it, but who knows about how that'll. That's a big sword. Yeah, he can do some real stabbing, can't he? Oh, I like how he just kind of whoosh. Great if I could get another bar of resolve to gold. Give it business. Alright, so that weapon is neat, but I don't know that it is good. This particular shell. A little bit worried that it's too slow for such a frail body. Could be a weapon for a tankier shell? Presumably there's a tankier shell. Okay. You know, for such a big weapon, it handles a little better than the mace. This is surprising to me. That. Yeah, we'll go ahead and try this out for a little while. This shell's a little more agile. Interesting. Yeah, could you go for a damage upgrade or two, I think. Whoa. Wait, what? Poison immunity? Those familiar gain immunity to poison damage for 120 seconds. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this guy definitely can't use the mace. The mace is too slow. Or this particular.
Sip this and you'll see.
Yeah, let's try out Teal for a while. Low health is really concerning. But the big stamina is very good for this particular weapon. So good. He just threw his head at me. Who throws his head? Oh, and it killed him. Guess he gets. Get that poisoning. He throws the stone. Oh yeah, I don't have the extra ability anymore. I completely forgot that I don't have it. That's fine. Just, let's switch back to the basic sword. I think it's my strongest weapon for now, and I don't think that I should be taking unproven, untested weapons into live combat situations. Could be dumb.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
So if I summon the sword, then swap? Yeah, it just swaps. Okay, that's fine. What's the ability? Okay, yeah, maybe the sword is better for now. The basics are better for now. little easier to build up resolve when you can just smash people with a bazillion hits. Poison. Back. Good. Ready for some catacombs then. Those will be filled with zombies instead of skeletons. Nope. Dang it. Slipped over the edge. Hate to see it. Though, looking at that now, if I can get the kick ability, I can just kick that guy off. It cost. I don't want to get it. And just give that guy the boot. Oh, so that's the first time I've fallen to my death off of something. I don't know where your
I've
gel
kept
lines
your
up.
flesh safe, foundling. Don't overindulge.
So kick. 6 glimpses. 1,000 tar. Manageable. Enemy on fire. Oh.
Yes.
That kick. As well.
Within the wilds, we forgot our teachings and fell in with brigands. They mixed droplets of tar with muddy spirits and made no promises of salvation. We drank heartily, stumbling from one camp to the next. We rotted like joyous animals in the filth.
So he partied a little too hard, is what I'm getting here. Okay, so poor fighting aside, getting poisoned is extremely cool. That's what I've learned here. Having poison heal you instead of hurt you, that's wild. That's really neat.
Don't overindulge.
Just one parry, please. I use this now as just unity. Just immunity. See ya. Is this a Sparta? What? Hang on. Whoa. Whoa, we're crossing the meme streams here. Also, there was somebody hiding to kick me off. You can't just fuse "This is Sparta" with the butterfly meme. It's highly illegal. I need everybody to go ahead and forget that they saw that, okay? Didn't happen. Not this time.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Did not mix those memes. Did not. And if we did, it wasn't us. Hell yeah, I love poison. Oh, I get extra healing because he poisoned me. That's perfect. Nice health regeneration buff. Okay, this time we gotta be ready for whatever shenanigans are gonna occur. Yeah, I just didn't see him last time. In retrospect, he's really obvious. Hang on. Just, we can turn off brakes for now. Come on! I do not like that they can stand on top of your body and that stops you from access. Like, either two things can exist in the same space at the same time or they can't. They can if it's inconvenient for you, and they cannot if it is convenient for you. A little consistency in the poly-exclusion principle as it applies to the Fulgrim fantasy world in this video entertainment program.
Safe, foundling.
poison me. No, you want to. What? I am really underestimating exactly how physically frail this shell is. Very, very frail. Not that there is a defense stat that I can see, but he feels like he's got low defense on top of low health. Definitely a rogue type. Oh, I also note this game doesn't seem to have backstabs. It's like, when you think about rogues in RPGs, backstabs are like thing number one. Like stealth, flying, backstabs.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Maybe lockpicking. But now I want to play Grimrock. Shank him. Shanking is good for a lot of damage. I appreciate that you can keep slicing them even after they're dead to get more resolve. That's kind of like being able to shower yourself in blood from an already dead enemy in Bloodborne. Now it goes. Well, whatever this thing is. Not as tough as some of the other enemies that we fought. Nice, we got an acid. I think I'm going to take that back. And what to upgrade with it. I'll have to think about that. I don't know if I want to use it on the new weapon that I'm not really using, or just keep upgrading this one. Have one kind of like really powerful weapon. Kind of thinking that maybe the super powerful single weapon is the way to go. You have a secondary one. I'm not going to reset the stage, obviously. Emperor weapon. I don't like this crawl space. Why, winter glass. Okay. Huh. So I can get, like, maybe a freezing effect on the new weapon. Maybe I used my quenching acid a little prematurely. Turns out that, the Martyr Blade is really strong. Who knows? Right now, though, I'm concerned with, winning. That's what I'm into. Especially after last night and all the grief that boss put me through. I very much like to just annihilate. Well, I did annihilate the next boss that came up against me, the next two. Nice. I wonder if maybe the flame mace is like one for this area. It's gonna be made of ice like this. When did this place turn into Phendrana Drift? He'd like send me on fire. The refunds resolve on success. Divine Sanctum. Do like a Vulcan Raven fight? That would be cool. That's cool. Not really, but... And my body. That's a ton of damage. Although I think that might have been parryable. And if I had... the thing to do it because I didn't have the resolve built up. Hmm. Hmm.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Let's temporarily switch weapons here and insert that item. I have no idea what this does. Built that thing up instantly. Great. Okay, why did it kill so fast? Yeah, give me that sweet, sweet poison. Anytime they like stop and do that horrific sound, that'd be sweet. Oh, it costs 1 resolve bar to kick a dude off a cliff. I was out of stamina. It's easy to forget that that's even possible with this particular chapter. Being set on fire. That's fatal right now. Gotta be careful and heal. I want to bait you on rock. Ah! Triple. Got me with the third strike. I think the right way to dodge that is maybe like dodge the first two and harden on the third. Get him to bounce off a couple hits, and that sounds right to me.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Fast. I want to see how much it
Sip
costs
this and
to get the. Here it is, 3,020 glimpses. 20 glimpses. I'm somewhat at the mercy of luck. 20 glimpses. There's one. Now, it's actually just occurring to me that the reason that my resolve was filled up real fast was because I learned that weapon ability. Because of some, super ability. Don't have to fight that guy on the left. Time enough to heal me. What? You don't even have to bother with him. You can just run past. That poisoning was very helpful. Being able to see what exactly was happening there was less helpful. Sideways slash, not a direct stab. It's worse when you think you're out of the path, but definitely not. Not good. Alright, we need to draw him away from my body. correctly surmise that I was in the path of that. And that the parry would have worked. It was timed correctly. Whether or not I would be able to riposte him, that I don't know. Probably not close enough. He's got a lot of range. I think oh, sorry, excuse me. I think maybe I should be using my resolve there to stab him with the super move, since that gives you iframes.
I've kept your flesh safe, family.
Alright, well, I'm halfway to the glimpse goal. There's another one. Not sure which way is better in this case. This way. Okay. Just about there. Alright, let's use my body as a heal. Okay. That was a hell of a hit. The icicles, I forgot about that. That's a lot of randomness, those icicles. I'll have to look up to see if they're actually something that you can predict. That's an unblockable attack, yeah. I meant... Not like that. Got health? There's no way you have health. Just making sure. You dead? You gonna come back to life? You gonna be the guardian ape? Huh? Better not. You get as many stabbings as you need, so your body disappears. Who am I kidding? Bell do. I think I've used these bells. Consumable. Of course it's consumable.
You killed the Grisha.
It tried to kill me.
He died dragging that beast down here. He served as a slave, a guardian, that they would worship unfettered, enshrined in ice. Can you blame them? The perversity of living has always been its ever-changing nature. So, then, would you like another sip?
Maybe. Health instead of stamina, or stamina instead of health. Collection of knowledge. I think I want this. Yeah, this may be a good stopping point. It is just about 11, and we did take out a couple bosses and made a whole lot of progress, I would say. This place looks a bit complex. A name for this place? Oh boy. Ozone. Alright, so I kind of like this shell. The low health is kind of spooky, but the Nightcrawler type dodges is nice. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to call it here for the night. Just a lot of success with everything except my frame rate. My bit rate, rather. I'm pretty happy with what we did tonight. The bosses tonight did not feel super unfair. The Grisha was, the Grisha's fine. Grisha seemed perfectly fair. He wasn't animation canceling or just chaining 3 or 4 super moves together and using no startup abilities that hit you if you're anywhere near him and set you on fire and then you die. There's nothing like what happened last night. Overall, I'd say it was pretty successful. Now, it is going to be a little while before we play this again, though, because tomorrow, for Happy Monday, I'm going to be playing the best fan game ever made. Best fan game ever made. I think it's the best fan-made game ever made. Really looking forward to it, because it's a game I haven't played in a couple years since it first came out, and I remember being pleased by it then. Looking forward to giving it another playthrough. I've never replayed it. So please look forward to that tomorrow. Happy Monday. See you later. Good night.